Hey everyone, hope you're all having a good day. Just wanted to put together a quick video in regards to closing so that way you guys could have a better understanding of how we're getting these scores on your training sheets. So, if we jump over to a training sheet, there's 4 questions in the training sheet that affect your closing score grade. There's only 4 questions. In the main offer, did I close the customer without hesitation? And did I keep closing the customer until they gave a clear objection or bought? In the rebuttal section, did I close with another closing question? In the upsell section, did I assume the sale on each upsell? So, remember, there's tons of different interpretations of closing. There's tons of different companies. There's tons of different definitions. But we use the +1 method, and the +1 method of closing is asking for their personal information. Did I ask a direct question to collect their personal information? So if you want to get candid on your closing grade and be a 10, rather than asking them things like, can you pay the $9, just ask them for their card. Is that a Visa, MasterCard, or American Express? Okay, so did I close the customer without hesitation? Did I ask a direct closing question to collect their personal information? What's your zip code so I can see what shipping will be? Or I have your first name spelled as this, is that correct? Or your last name is this, right? That right there would get you a candidate. So in order to get a candidate, it needs to be a direct question asking for their personal information. Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. Okay, that would give you a candidate. Did I keep closing the customer till they gave an objection or bought? This comes between the first closing question and whether they gave an objection or bought. So I have your zip code as this, correct? Okay, perfect. And your last name is this, right? Okay, what's your street address? That's keep closing. So did I keep asking closing questions until the customer gave a clear objection or bought? Now, if you ask for their first name, did I close the customer without hesitation? I canned it. Did I keep closing? Did I keep asking them for more information to collect their personal information? Now, if they disconnect during this, that would still give you a canned it. So basically, did I ask the first closing question without hesitation? Next, did I keep asking closing questions until they gave a clear objection or bought? So as long as we do those 2 things, we'll get a candidate. That'll be a 10 score. Now on the rebuttal section, let's say they do give an objection. Even if you guys do not get through the LACRC process ever, all I care about is you guys ask another closing question after their objection. Okay, I understand you don't have the $9. Are we using a Visa, MasterCard, or American Express? Oh, I understand you want to talk to your husband. Perfect. I have your email address as this. Is that correct? So as long as we ask one more question, one more closing question after their objection, it would give you a candidate right here. So you'd still be a 10. Now on the upsells, this is only really applicable for SoClean. As long as we're reading the questions in the script. So, are there multiple CPAP users in the family? No. Okay, well, I could offer you $100 off. How many more would you like me to add to your order? I know it's not a very direct closing question on SoClean, on the filters and the additional unit. However, as long as we use the questions in the script, that'll give you I canned it. So, as long as you ask their first closing question without hesitation, and as long as you keep asking closing questions until they buy or say no, and as long as you ask one more closing question after objection, that'll give you a 10 score. Where people are struggling for the most part is right here in the rebuttal. They are not asking another closing question after the objection. So just make sure you guys do that. I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and feel free to reach out to me.